So welcome. We are going to be looking at Wreath again. We're going to CD Wreath. So it was reset. As you can see, we have a reset 0 out of 8 down here. So it was reset, but we do have credentials, right? So last time we were streaming, we did get this ntlm.txt that we got from the invoke mimikatz, right? When we were on that one box, we did get my password result evil. Now, I don't think I can remina into the last box there, which is 10.273.100. I know that remote desktop one's on, but I don't think 73.200. I don't think result evil was allowed to go into it. Oh, well, maybe I should probably do I should probably actually get shuttle and everything like that up and running first, huh? So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get this guy opened up a little more for you guys, and let's go ahead and shuttle into that guy, right? And we're actually going to be using probably tech H. Did I do tech N, tech R, tech I? No, I did like what was it? I did for root, right? Now I remember what. I'm just got to look at my notes again. I remember what I did for root to be able to shuttle into it. There it is. So a shuttle tech R root. So I just did it like that. Okay, cool. So we'll do a shuttle tech R root at the 10.273.200 IP address, which we will have to actually get back in that guy. So SSH tech I root ID RSA root at that address. If I try to shuttle before we actually make an SSH connected to him, we will have a problem. So okay, cool. We're in there, and I'm going to background this with a TAC D. And we're looking at that network click right there. So let me get back into this guy. We'll try to do another remina and see if we can get anywhere with it. 10.273.100, right? It was 10.273.100. Yep, looking good. All right. And let's see if I can use. I don't know if I can even shuttle in this guy. He might be behind another proxy. Or if I can remote desktop in this guy. Pretty sure we could do an mmap on him though, if I remember correctly. Wherever we did it, we did the mmap through 150, I believe it was, right? Or was it somebody else? It was definitely somebody else. No, 150, made that shell and everything. And then we did a remote desktop into 150, did mimikatz, dropped some passes and hashes, stuff like that. Did a port scan. 3389 was open on 100, but we didn't get anywhere with that. And 5985 we found out was not open, so no WinRM. So let's go ahead and let's see, because it doesn't look like he's going to connect to him up here. So let's go ahead and hop back into our one that we know we can connect to, that 150 network, right? We'll kind of be right where we left off at. Yes, that's fine. And the username was result evil. And the password was, I believe, just my password, all lowercase. My PASSWORD, WORD, I mean. RESILEVIL. Okay, doesn't look like he wants to do that, like right there. I'm wondering if this shuttle is actually working or not. Let's go ahead and not do a TAC D on there. Let's see if it's actually working. Yeah, it's working. Huh. Alright, that's okay. Oh, you want to know why? Because this guy, like right here, the guy we're proxying through, he has a firewall up. That's why. So we gotta, because the box is reset, right? So we gotta put everything back into it that we want to do. So pretty much we need to. So I don't know if he's actually gonna allow 3389 through him since we're shuttling through him. So we're gonna do a firewall tag command list all. Alright, well, we can see that only port 10,000 is allowed through him, if you guys didn't remember that part of it. And so now we're going to go ahead and we are going to add in ports that we want. Alright, so like add port, boom, with zone public. We're going to do another firewall command, zone equals public, and then tac add command, is that what it is? Add port, I think it's add port, yep, add port. equals, we'll do 3389/GCP. And then we're going to throw a couple more in there too. We'll do, just in case I need to make a reverse shell or anything like that, 111, 2222. And we'll do 3333 for now, 5985. All right. 8080 or 8888 in case I need to upload anything. And we'll also do port 80 and 8080. That should be good for now. We'll just have to remember that that is running. See if I can load desktop window now. 73.150, right? I think it is. And we'll do a username is going to be, I already forgot it. Resil Evil. Also want a Resil Evil password should be my password. I'm also wondering if he's even allowed to remote desktop. We might have to start over. Yeah, let's try Thomas. And I greater than 3 Ruby. Let's try him. Okay, cannot connect to the RDP server. Alright, we might just have to start over and we might have to do a, well, no, he's part of remote management users. So, dual pivoting, let's go. I think so. Or, I definitely think we have to do some dual pivoting. I'll bring it back to the ECPPT days, Gonna have to get into my Etsy proxy chains conf file and add in 1081 and all that good stuff. But I think we're just using Chisel for this. I think that's what the box wants us to use. And I did try to do a dual pivot last stream, but I think we just got to do a Chisel for it. Trav Secure, how you doing? Because of how it's talking and everything. So, Chisel, double 4 and reverse ox proxy. Right now I have Shuttle running, and the other day I had Shuttle, and I do like to make the proxy chains within Metasploit just because Nmap and like port scan within Metasploit do not like to work with Shuttle. Everything comes back as it's there. And you obviously realize that's not correct. So I do like to have proxy chains up just for that. But on this last one, what I did was I ended up putting a port scan on the Windows machine, just a PowerShell script for port scan. We ended up running that and saw that 80 and 3389 were open. I did try for 5985, but didn't get anything with that. Let's go ahead and do, since we figured out that, good thing I took a good enough print screen of it, net user Resil Evil is part of the remote management users, so that means he can do WinRM into here. Okay, back into that 150. So let's go ahead and do that. Do an Evil WinRM, right? It's not going to be for Ryan. At first, that's what I did have, but obviously that person's gone now because the box has been reset. And we'll do Resil Evil, RESILEVIL. Resil Evil with a password of my password. And that was probably the worst spot to do it in, so I'll go ahead and bring this guy all the way over. And then we'll bring him up too. And hopefully we get something with this. If not, may have to go back and do some proxy chain stuff. 5985 is open on him now, as far as I remember. I think we just opened him up, right? And he's saying that, hey, he's not allowing anyone in. Let's try one more time. And I might just have to do proxies and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get Metasploit open, right? Let's do some proxy chains here. Go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to work up there. Like I said, Shuttle is running like right now, but let's go ahead and let's make a shell.elf file. So we'll do a MSF Venom TAC-P. Did you hear David Bombal and Darknet Diaries conversation? I have not, no. Yeah, that was fun. Speed ran in 2 days. Yeah, we've been working on it for about 2 hours now. The other night, a couple nights ago, I worked on it, and that was after Holo, and I was pretty tired. So it was just kind of like yep, Holo died. But we actually did it for real the other night, and about 2 hours into it, we were pretty deep into it. So I did like how it was going through everything. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and open up port 53 over here also. Let's go ahead and do that. So we make it more realistic, right? There we go. See, I like Holo so far. I like Holo more than I like Wreath. But Holo just keeps dying. But I do like Holo more. I just feel like the more machines there are, I like it like that. But Wreath, I do like the pivoting that you have to do and everything like that. So, I don't know, I haven't really watched David Bombal ever since I heard about what happened between him and the Cyber Mentor, where David Bombal like took his classes and just kind of marked them off his own. So I haven't really watched him since then, but if it's with Darknet Diaries, then we'll have to watch it. Alright, so we got our shell.elf file, right? Let's go ahead and, I don't think we have a wget binary here. Well, we can't put a binary in there like right now, can we? Because we would actually need to get on the file system first. So I think what we're going to have to actually do is, yeah, he stole like his Wireshark course pretty much, or something like that. It was one of the courses. He pretty much just reread it. Because we don't have wget in here. So if I go, oh, but we have SCP though. SSH is open, right? So we definitely have SCP. So we can SCP this guy into there. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do a ls-tech-la. Let's go ahead and cd into temp. And I'll make a little make directory caret. We'll do something like that. I'll cd into there. And I'll put my files in there. Since this is other people could be on this box at the same time. And we'll go ahead and we'll do an SCP. Alright, and that's going to be tac-i root IDRSA, right? Because we're using that RSA file. Shell.elf, correct? That's why I just named it up here, shell.elf. Okay, root at the IP address. And then we'll do /temp/caret. We'll drop it in there. And now he should be able to bring that file over. SCP, if you guys never used it before, it's a way to send files over SSH. So if I do an ls-tech-la now, something caret, I have that shell.elf. Let's go ahead and use exploit multi-handler, set payload. I believe I did an interpreter up there, right? We'll just set the payload Linux x64, bam. Grab all that. Okay, set our L host to myself, set our L port to 53. We did already open it up. Didn't know that Heath and Dave were on bitter. Oh, I guess that Heath Adams hasn't talked to him. Well, that's also why he's probably never on a show, but yeah, you just never talk to him. /shell.elf. Let's change mode 777 first. But if it's with Darknet Diaries, I'm definitely got to look at that one. Yeah, I never knew it either until I asked Heath Adams one time. I was like, hey, why don't you ever go on David Bombal's show, and or Bombal, however you want to say it. And he was like, oh, this is why. It was during his stream. I was like, oh, didn't mean, and like he got mad. I was like, oh, didn't mean to bring up bad stuff or whatever. Sorry, man. You know. All right, cool. So we got this interpreter shell open now. So we're going to run auto route. tac-s to 10.273.0/24. Okay, we'll do a control Z, yes. Search for socks. Use 0. Show options. If you guys haven't watched me in a minute, yes, I am on Metasploit version 6 now. It's happened. And he's already running on version 5. Socks version 5. Some yellow versions out. Alright, and I do already have 1080 is already in my, so if I cat my Etsy proxychain.com, 1080 is already in there. So is 1081, but 1080 is already in there. I like this one since it helps you learn dual pivot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, that's all. I'm not gonna say anything else because I was about to be like, oh yeah, it can help with this, but yes. So there's that, right? Let's go ahead and let's try that evil WinRM again, I guess. And I understand that my face is in the way, but this root over here is pretty much useless now, so we'll just go ahead and do that. I wonder if I can do like a proxy chain for it, because he doesn't seem to want to. I'm also wondering if that guy's even allowed. Well, yeah, because he's a remote desktop, or he's a remote management user, so that's what allows him onto WinRM. So I don't know why it's not connecting. That is his password, right? I'm not messing it up or anything like that. My password, RESILEVIL. RESILEVIL, my password. Okay. So I did mess up my own password the other day. I was like, why can't I get on? Yeah, because I messed up my own password. Worst case scenario is, yeah, I think we're going to be doing the worst case scenario. Let's go ahead. How much of Wreath do you have left? So I only have this. Let me see here. I didn't do the Empire server command and control just because I've shown that before in streams. And I have a stream on it. Task 33 through 46. That's all I have left. So not really much. And the enumeration part, like right here, I think I actually did a lot of that. Yeah, because this was we had 80 and 3389, right? Pivoting, and now we're right here, and we got to do the chisel part of it. So that should be 127, or what is that? Oh, this is after we access that guy. So, yep, we're gonna now be using chisel here in a minute. But the problem is I'm not even getting that evil win RM anymore back up there. So what we're gonna go ahead. How beautiful. You want me to get you some? I can get it for you. I need to get you a bell. But looks like we're gonna be starting kind of a little bit over, so we can get back to what we were before. So I'm just gonna do that port 10,000 right when we got that mini server 1.8490 on Webmin, right? And we did have that exploit for Webmin, correct? That we found. And I think I actually got the Metasploit one. If I go to MSF console, or MSF console, if I search for Webmin, I think I actually got this one to actually work the other day. Was it here that I got this one to work? Maybe it wasn't. No, maybe it wasn't this guy. No, I did use the Webmin backdoor. So let's go ahead and do that for port 10,000. Let's see what we're looking at here. Remember, we do have that server up and running. So if I do a session stack I, we're already in this guy, right? So we can utilize the Webmin pretty easily because that is going to port 10,000 on 10.200.73.200, so the web server there. So let's go ahead and, since I already did all this, stack LA, and I do have my Webmin exploit right there, right? And if we do a nano for that Webmin, oh no, T-Rexator. If I do a Webmin like right here, no, I'm pretty sure I actually, let me go ahead. I think I got it over here last time. Search for Webmin. Let's go ahead and try it. Maybe the back door. Show options. Do we have Pro on this machine? Well, we'll find out in a second. Set our L host to 10. Whatever. Now remember, we do have to do just more questions. He sent copyright strike. He sent a copyright strike to him. Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue. So we do know that we know what ports are open, right? I already opened up 1111, 222, 333, ports like that, right? So let's go ahead and do set L port to 1111, all right? Because we're not gonna be able to get that back door if 1111's not open over here, right? It's gonna be trying to do something over there. So we'll do that, and I guess just we gotta set our SSL cert. Webmin should be false, I believe. We'll go ahead and we'll just try to run it. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Guess, come on, Metasploit, you're not that smart. Oh, you can't figure out what target I want to attack. Yeah, it's not 200, not 150. We'll run that. Exploit, cannot reliably check exploitability. Please enable SSL. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Set SSL true. Then we'll run that. That still is on port 10,000. Yeah, it was after Webmin that we had problems, right? After Webmin is like right where we gotta do some Python stuff and some weird stuff after that. Once we get into this guy, this web, so maybe I shouldn't even work on Webmin at all. Maybe I should just go to 10.273.150. We do have shuttle up and running. I do have my, just like it shows in the last stream and in the last video, we do have our Wreath over here. All right, so we can go ahead and we go to 10.200.73.150. And we can go to registration/login. Registration login, right? And we do know that there is some problems with this guy. Once we get into it, in this registration login, we do know that there's some problems with that, what was it, get stack or whatever. So if I believe that was 4 something, right? The exploit, yeah, that guy right there, 43777.py. So if I go and cat that 43, which you can just get right off of search exploit if you haven't been watching these videos, like right here. So this one, like right here, we are, so right here is all jacked up actually. That's actually all sorts of jacked up, like right there. Search exploit attack-ng, we'll just go ahead and grab them again. Cat 43777.py. Okay. Where's my command? Okay, command. So we put the IP address into here, command into there, right? So what I did last time was I did a command on port 10,000, right, for git stack that allows us to get a reverse shell. If I could find where the heck I did. Oh yeah. So I just did a curl, okay, like that. And I'll show you what all that means, like right there, or why that's possible. So if we come on down, okay, or how to even see to even do that. We come all the way down to execute command, all right, to get execute command from up top, right? And what we have here is you gotta create that backdoor in there, okay? And what we have is an exploit PHP, okay, format IP, data equals A, and then a command, right? So that's why we're doing our command with our curl tag X. We're going to do a post request, right, to the website, okay, of web exploit.php. Now this is after we already upload this guy once, okay, this 43777.py. We're going to run him at least one time, and he's going to create this backdoor, right here, okay. So once we get that, then we can do our web exploit.php. We're going to send data, right, data A equals something. That's what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and actually run that exploit. Let's do a nano 43777.py first, and we need to put in the proper IP address, right? This is going to be for that git stack, and we should have saw it right here. So why we're not, I don't know, because we can definitely get to 10.200.73.150, and we do see git stack like right there also. Registration / login. Why it's not actually showing up, I do not know, like right now. Might just be moving really, really slow. We'll find out here in a second, because I've had that problem also with this guy where it just moves really, really slow. So we do 10.200.73.150. Alright, we're going to do a command, who am I? That's fine. Alright, whatever. Control X, yes, enter, and we'll go ahead and we'll run it. Python 43777.py. He's going to go through, create that backdoor PHP. You get stack credentials not entered correctly, please ask. Okay, don't care. But we did get that who am I of NT authority system. So we know we're NT authority systems. Now we know we can really do whatever the hell we want to this machine, right? So let's go ahead and do our curl command now, because we know that TAC A is in there now, right? And just to see, just to make sure it is, we can do a who am I again. Right, NT authority system. So he's moving pretty quick now. I don't know why we're not seeing anything up here. That's really weird to me. That guy should be coming back. We should have a little git stack thing like right there. I wonder if someone else may have messed it up by accident. But let's go ahead and do a, now we just want to start adding in some users, right? Because we are hitting 10.273.150, which is a Windows machine. So if I do a dir, obviously, NT authority system. But if I do a dir, this looks a lot more like Windows than it does Linux, like right there, right? If I do an ls tac la, it's not going to work. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a net user, and we'll say Ryan. Password 1/add. This time I will put a 0 there. Net. Okay, so we just add Ryan in there, right? Net local group administrators. STRA administrators /add Ryan. All right, administrators, power users, and then we also need one more. We also need that remote management users, I believe it is. And that will allow us to WinRM into it, and we also want remote desktop users, obviously. Alright, cool. So now we're an administrator, we're a power user, we're in the remote desktop group, we're also in the remote management users group. To check that, just to make sure that everything went through nice and clean, we do a net user, and there we go, that just actually showed up, net user Ryan. We can try that, like right there. We see that we are part of the administrators, power users, remote desktop users, remote management users. And remember, if you can't remember all those different groups, net local group, and we got them right here. Alright, so we have all the groups like right here, okay? So you could really add them into every single one if you want to. So now we can win our rev into it with my credentials, right? With that Ryan, and then PASSW0RD1, and that should work just fine. I did put a proxy change in front of it. I don't think I even need that. So if we get in, we'll get out. We'll try it without the proxy change. I'm pretty sure I don't need proxy change with it. So we got in. Let's go ahead and exit. Or is it, what is it, Control C? Okay. Now we'll do it again without proxy change, because now it should be going through shuttle. If I'm not using proxy change, like right there, we'll be able to hop right back into him. Easy day, right? So from there, we did our Mimikatz and everything, which was shown last stream and on the last video. Guess I didn't really need this, did I? But, you know, I mean, I did it, but we didn't really need it, did we? So we can just go ahead and abort that session, don't care. And we still have that session 1 up, right? Which we're still running on there. Cool. We can also search for auto route if you want to, and you could have used post multi-manage auto route. So we got to here, right? See users Ryan documents. Let's go ahead and now make a shell back to us, right? A interpreter shell back to us, okay? And we're gonna try to use a bind, right? Very first thing I want to try is get MP preference, and that's gonna tell me if the real-time virus control thing, I forgot what the hell it's called, is on. That's gonna tell us that that's there. All right, but let's go ahead and start to make a MSF Venom TACP Windows x64, right? Shell bind TCP, because we gotta bind it, right? Outport, we can't do 111 anymore, so let's go ahead and do 2222. I might have spelled this wrong. PREF preference. I did not. Huh. Wonder why I didn't do that. We could probably just remnant into it now, though. Also, if we want to, remnant into. Now remember, it's all going through shuttle like right now. 10.200.73.150. And it says Ryan is a user. We say Ryan PSNSSW0RD1. And we're in there with a little bit of remote desktop magic. Right? It's magic. That's all. It's not, you know, a protocol or anything like that. It's just magic. I'm sure the first time it was made, it was magic. I wonder if we can pull credentials off Firefox. Haven't tried that. We'll just go through the box like right now. I wonder if we can add users. No, okay. Alright, cool. So we got that guy up and running, right? Let's go ahead and go to PowerShell. We'll run him as administrator. Right click. If I can. More, run as administrator. Oh, there we go. I'll get there one day. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a get MP preference. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or anything like that. Also with Windows, case sensitivity is not a thing. But we can see that we're looking for disable real-time monitoring. That's what we're looking for. Disable real-time monitoring is set to true, so that means that it is turned off. All right, so we don't really have to worry about this guy, you know, not being able to do anything, or this guy not being, you know, trying to block us. So during my last stream, I believe I did make a. Didn't I make it? I believe I made a reverse shell with it. I think I did with PowerShell 1. I don't remember if I recorded that part or not, but yeah, with the PowerShell script, I did make a reverse shell, but it kept coming back trying to do an x86, but it is a 64-bit system, so that's why I'm making this interpreter bind shell. I obviously can't send it back to me, right, because it can't actually talk to me. It doesn't actually see me, but it can talk to the web server, right? So we can put this file like right here in the web server. So if I go to let's see here. If I actually go to sessions 1, and I do a shell, right? ID, or maybe I can just get told no. Can I upload it? This guy crash on me? Did he just die or something? Okay, that's really weird. Let's go ahead and use exploit multi-handler and run that, and let's see if we can get that back again. Alright, we got it back. Okay, run auto route tac P or tac S 10200.73.0/24. Okay, then let's go ahead and go with shell. There we go. ID. There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on there. So remember, we cannot do a wget, right? But what I want to do is, I'll background that first. And we're going to do a pwd. Where am I like right now? I'm in temp caret. Good. I want to upload my shell.exe over here. Now, remember, we could have always done SCP over to him too. So in case you didn't make this interpreter shell, if you never actually got that, we could have also done an SCP over to him, right? So we get there, right? What I want to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get that shell.exe over to this guy down here. But first we need to make a server. That's why I also opened up port 8888. So if I do shell, I want to do a stack LA, make sure it actually got in there. Yep, shell.exe. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a web server, Python 3 tac-m http.server on port 8888. Now let's go ahead and go down here and we will do a wget http 10.200.73.200.888/shell.exe. Tac out file is going to be shell.exe. And let's see if that works. Okay, we're not seeing a get up here, but that might just be because it's not a full shell. And we did get it. Okay, so shell.exe did work. Cool. Go ahead and Control Z, yes. And we'll go ahead and set payload to Windows x64 shell bind TCP. Try that. Set the L port to 2222. Set the R host to 10.200.73.150. And hopefully this works. Let's go ahead and do a run. And let's go ahead and shell.exe down here. Whoops, that's not it at all. Please stop trying to do that. Nope, don't want to do that either. Shell.exe. And let's see if we get anything back up here. Man, doesn't look like it, does it? That's crappy. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into here and see if we can get it on port 888, right? So let's Control C that, run tac J. We'll do a run tac J for him. Sessions 1. What? Or sessions 3. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Shell Python 3 tac-m http.server on port 888, right? Address is already in use. Why is it already in use? Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can get to it from here. 10.200.73. Maybe stop. Stop. 10.200.73.200. 888. Let's see what shows up here. I did not do a use basic parsing, but that shouldn't matter because it obviously came through. That's obviously there. And the length looks correct. Okay. What about RDP with a shared folder and not having to move the file over with a middle web server? I could have did that also. We could have also just done SCP to get it over to, well, we couldn't have done SCP over here, huh? I'd have to make a share folder in here and move it like that. I don't think 139.445 are up on this guy, though. I would have to turn all that on to get that up. But yeah, that would, I mean, real life, yes, that would be a much better idea. I'm wondering why this guy isn't actually calling back to him, like right here. Because I should be able to call back to him, like right now. I know I can call back. Let's see here. See how I did before. We already did this once. So what does shell 1 actually have on it? Of course I didn't show it. Why would I? Oh yeah, I did shell bind TCP. our host, boom, boom, shell1.exe, and supposedly we got shell back with that. So we definitely did a shell bind, but we didn't do x64, did we? And then it brings back I think it might have actually shown this at a different time. Okay. x64 did not want to work like right there. Can I get you that web server? Yeah, 888. Can I get you? I'm trying to Bing search it. What are you doing? Firewall enabled on remote machine. No, not on this machine. No, there's no firewall enabled. And on my other machine, I did make it for port 2222. So on this machine down here, we should be good because I definitely opened up port 2222 down here. Let's go ahead and make sure SSH TAC I, root ID RSA. Firewall command, list all. So 338.9.222 is definitely open. 888 is definitely open. So those two ports are definitely open on this guy, and there's no firewall on him, and nothing's popping up as a firewall. It's almost like he can't. I mean, he's obviously getting to him because he's downloading it, right? So he's obviously getting to him, and I mean, you can ping him. You can ping him right here. It shows that you can ping him and everything. So why are we having such a problem with this shell.exe? We can't do a reverse shell, I don't think. Can we with shuttle? Would we be able to do a reverse shell? Yeah, I think we actually can. I really think we can with shuttle. Let's go ahead and try to do a reverse shell. Let's go ahead and, let's do a reverse shell. So let's go ahead and do a, maybe let's see machine, but can the Windows machine see you? The Windows machine, well, that's why I did a bind shell. So then I didn't have to do that. But I'm thinking, I think the Windows machine, I'm pretty sure, can actually see me because of shuttle. That shouldn't work like right there. That's not going to work. 1056.5. That won't work like right there. But you know what I probably did last time is I probably sent it back to another machine for that reverse TCP. Yeah, I did a bind shell with it. Now why? We do have Result Evil as a user also. And I'm wondering if I actually even create that bind shell back. So we're going to be using Chisel. So I'm wondering if I even need to create that bind shell back to me. Would it be nice? Yes. But do I need to? I don't know, actually. I mean, I got it at some point. I mean, I'm uploading PowerView and everything like that in there. Decided to not use Metasploit second time around. Use the one above this. I use the web server to send the PS1 files over. Okay. Okay, I see what I'm saying. Yeah, I obviously did it at some point though, because I obviously have a shell like right here, x64, and it was a bind according to this. Maybe I should get rid of the did I put in the correct IP address and everything? MSF Venom, Windows 10.273.150, right? It's exe. Try like that. We'll call it shell 1. We'll go ahead and upload shell 1. I think I might jump the gun on that shell 1, huh? Yeah, definitely jumped the gun on it. Try it again. Go ahead and try that, and we'll set the payload to Windows shell bind TCP. Set the L port to 1, which I don't think is actually going to work. We're going to try it. Set the R host to 10.200.73.150. I want to run that. Okay, 111 did work. Okay, cool. / shell 1.exe. This is another bind. Why we're not getting anything back, I do not know. It's very strange.
Probably about watching Stranger Things.
Okay. So, okay.
Oh, I can't sleep when I don't have a snack.
Okay.
You want me to wait?
No.
Should I have something else super invested?
I'm not that invested now. Set MP preference. We'll say disable. Just in case. It said that it was disabled, but and it's not popping up that anything's wrong here. Private networks connect. Ooh, okay. Maybe it is on. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe we can find a place where this guy isn't actually looking. Let's try that first before we just decide to just tear it down. Let's try to do some stuff first. Wondering why, maybe because other people are already on the box, so they might have torn it down before. Now that it's been reset, let's go ahead and look at that. Let me grab, I forget the heck it's called. Let me see if it's in here. It's a PowerShell script that we can run against it. I'm not seeing anything in there. Let me go and cd into holo, because I know I have it in holo, this PowerShell script, and let's try that. It should be at the very top. App blocker bypass checker. Let's see if there's anywhere where we can actually, now that I think about it, it's probably not using app blocker, huh? We don't need to do all that. We can do a IXIWR, huh? No. I'll just go upload it. And we'll go ahead and run it from our remote desktop that we have here. App blocker. And he's going to go ahead and he's going to see if there's anywhere that maybe things aren't looking, like in C task, stuff like that. But that's usually for app blocker, so I don't know how well that's going to work for us. I'm wondering if I can turn this guy off. Probably just turn him off, but that's kind of, I don't know. There's ways around that. Other ways, like, you know, we can try to put it maybe in print spool service, something like that. Or maybe try to put it in areas, like not have different areas be looked at with Defender. You can always try something like that. How to allow files without Defender. Oh yeah. And exclusion Windows security. Yep. Start settings, updating security, Windows security, virus threat protection. Under virus threat protection, select manage settings, and then under exclusions, select add or remove exclusions. Okay. So start settings, update, and security. Let's try something like that before we just take down the whole thing. Let's go to start. What was it again? I read it so fast and then I forget what it is. Settings, update, and security. Settings with 3 T's. That's how I roll. See if this guy find anything yet. Doesn't look like it. Settings. We'll go update and security. Whoops. There we go. Probably do this with PowerShell also, huh? Windows update setting. This isn't, I mean, that's not very good. Let's just try to look for security maybe. Windows security, local security policy, Windows Defender Firewall Advanced. Let's try Windows security at first. Yeah, Windows security, virus threat protection. Real-time protection is off, but the other stuff is on. The firewall is definitely on. Okay. Here you go there. Allow an app through a firewall. Advanced settings. Then what is it after that? Virus and threat protection. Under virus and threat protection settings, select manage settings, and then under exclusions. So probably advanced settings, I would think. And then we want to exclude C Ryan documents, I would take it. Well, I've never really done it like this before. Oh, yeah, that's it, like right there. Allow an app through a firewall, through firewall. Please allow like an entire folder through the firewall. It's not very helpful now, is it? Okay. Customize control folder access. Use PowerShell to protect additional folder. Type PowerShell and start. Okay. Just scroll down to ransomware protection section. Select manage ransomware protection. Do I have to scroll way down or something? There's Windows Update again. That's not it. I want security. You know what? Here. Instead of messing around with this for the next 4 hours. There. Crush that problem. Ooh, we do have quite a few places though, like tasks and stuff like that. We could have tried, maybe turn it back on and do that. But let's first just try to get a reverse shell here. Forgot the last one was shell 1. Let's see if we got anything back over here. No, we do not. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Alright, we did not have anything back over there. A little bit annoying. Can we at least go to that website now? I mean, I kind of want to make the reverse shell now. Now it's like a, or get a shell at least now, because now it's become a thing. I don't know if we actually even need it. Okay, he cannot reach his own like internal web page for some reason. It's really weird. You can ping him, but you can't reach it. And 888 is definitely up as far as I remember. He actually might not be up. Maybe that's why. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to put it in task maybe. Still nothing, huh? Maybe it just doesn't like me. Alright, well, still nothing over there. So I have no idea what's going on with that, or why that's not working over there. Let's just continue on. Oh, okay, now. Okay, let's go ahead and see if the other one wants to do it now. Set the payload to Windows x64. Bind. What did I use last time? Was it an interpreter bind or just a regular bind? There's 111. That's for shell1.exe, right? What I use for shell.exe? I don't remember. But you know what does remember? My terminal does. Windows x64 shell bind TCP. Okay. And I did port 222, or no. Okay. So I'm wondering if we can get that one to run again. Set our, actually show options. I thought I did it for 222. Hopefully I didn't do it for 111. Let's go ahead and run that. Let's see if we can actually get that guy to run now. Copy shell.exe to C Windows task. Okay, now let's go ahead and C Windows task shell.exe. See what happens when we run that. And we immediately get a shell open over there. Okay, cool. So now we should have two shells open with them. One's going to be a 64-bit, the other one's 86-bit. We don't need that 86-bit up there. But we'll keep it just in case. Then we'll do a search for shell 2. Let's go ahead and use 0, set session to 5. And we'll run that. And that's going to try to make it an interpreter shell. This guy right here. The problem with this is we might have to put him in a, what is it? We may have to put him in such as Windows ARM. What? No, he's not. You lie like a rug. It's cool. Okay, fine. You know what? You want to play that game? We can play that game. We'll say x64 / interpreter bind TCP. We'll do it on port 3333. We'll just have all the shells. We're going to call that shell 3. Shell3.exe. There, we can play this game. And we're going to CD into C Windows task. Then up here, we're going to do a sessions. Nope, we're going to go use exploit multi-handler, set the payload to an interpreter shell now. We can play this game. I can play games. I'm like freaking Monopoly. I'll port 3333. Set our host. Nope, our host is, yeah, set our host to 10. That is wrong. No. Why is the our host 1050? Why is it? What the hell did I do? 10.200.73.150. 73, right? That's the. Yep, 73.150. There. Set our host to 10.200.73.150. We're going to go ahead and run that guy. And then we're going to take this guy. We're going to upload shell3.exe. Play games all day. Call me Hasbro Brothers. Oh, it's uploading. It's doing something. We're at 19%. 29. Going up by 10s. 30. We're not messing around. See? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, Windows. You guys are hearing all the Marine Corps phrases now. There you go. If you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to run that guy. Shell3.exe. See if we get anything back up here. Doesn't seem like interpreter shells, huh? Oh, yep, nailed them. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go to sessions. We're going to get rid of a couple of these guys because we have 3 sessions on one shell, or on one box. This guy's freaking, he's going to die on us soon. So let's go ahead and go to sessions 4. We're going to exit out here. We're gonna abort that session. Okay. Session 5. We're gonna abort that session. So there, I showed you 3 different ways. Show sessions tech I. Can't say it never did anything on this box. We got session 6. Let's go ahead and go to session 6. Let's do a run auto route 10.200.73.0/24. And let's see if it takes it. It might already say like, hey, this is already being used. Yeah, I could not add the route. That's what I figured it was gonna say. Let's say .100. Can we do that? It can add that. Okay, cool. So we can add to .100. Now I'm wondering if since I have that auto route and I had that socks up, I'm wondering if I actually need to do chisel. Anybody know? I don't. I have no idea actually. I'm gonna try to go to Wreath, and we're gonna try to go into that last machine IP address because I have the auto route up and running now. Going to 100, right? So it's saying, hey, you can go through me to go to 100. 10.200.73.100. Let's go ahead and try it. How much want to try it? Actually, you know what it'll tell us? Let's see if that works. Oh, he can reach him. He can reach him. But let's make sure that, let's do it with something that also doesn't work. Let's do 888. So we're pretty sure 888 is not up on that box, right? Oh man, he can get to him. Through 1080 still. It's not even going through 1081 yet. So we didn't really double pivot because we're not using chisel. We're just pivoting. We just kind of made that guy right there. He is not, okay. Okay, we'll try to, if this doesn't work, then we'll do a double pivot after this. But let's go ahead and, I turned the Wreath network back on, right? Let's go ahead and try it. 10.200.73.100. So I really don't know how this network's actually made. And we are, without using chisel, we said we're coming in. And we're not going to freaking leave till we bust down the door. So we are no longer messing around. Skills development. Oh. Project management. Okay. Communication. Ooh. Really got to get that up there, Thomas Wreath. Right. The communication skills. I'm comm. So I'm communication. So you really got to up those numbers up, right? Organizational skills. You spelled it with an S, so I'm going to go with your British. Or you're just not organized to realize that you didn't spell it with a Z, but you might just be British. Systems administration. Okay. Okay, nice. Development. All right. Good job. Good job. Project management. I mean, 8% there. That's good. All right, cool. So what do we do now? So we got into here, right? It looks like the same exact site that we were already on, doesn't it? So is there a port 10,000 on this thing? There's a port 10,000. We just get to it the exact same way. That should be pretty funny. We'll say 10,000. Because that looks like this looks like the interior developer site for the exterior site. So now I'm wondering, we are in there like swimwear like right now. Yes, I am old. Okay. And I took not a single picture of that. Not a single picture. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to take a picture of, well, actually we tore down the firewall, didn't we? So I'm just going to say, like, we tore down firewall. RDP. Firewall. We took down the firewall. I did not get any pictures of it. Okay. We then moved our files into the, what was it? The C Windows task in case app locker was running, and ran them from there. Okay, then in here we'll put down interpreter interpreter session. Put that down here, and we'll go ahead and we'll just say, hey, you know, obviously we made an interpreter session back. Where are we at here? Bypass checker. Yep, that's the one that we use, like right there. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. Alright. From here, let's go ahead and copy that also in case the person wants to use the same exact exploit. From here, we then dir. Alright, make sure that we upload it into EvilWinRM with an upload command, right? and to see Windows tasks. To see Windows tasks. All right, and then we ran it, thus allowing us to be able to get that interpreter script up and running right with our exploit run, like right here. Bam. Okay. Didn't really show as much as what I usually do on that one, but that's okay. All right. Then from here, we then did this, like right here, right? We added in this route, and then all of a sudden we were actually able to get to the internal network without using anything else. So we'll say Wreath 10.200.73.100 with the interpreter auto route added, we were able to hit the web server on 10.200.73.100. Thought I would have to use chisel, but we did not. And that is with just one proxy up and running also. That's not even with another proxy. So we're actually not double pivoting on this one, Oreo. At least we didn't have to double pivot on it, is from what I noticed. So there's a new way of doing it. All right, everybody, there is a new way of doing it. Now I'm wondering, can I? We can't use WinRM. Can I do a net user? No, because that's going to be for this box. It's not going to be for the entire domain, is it? I can't do a session that guy either. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's look at what our tasks are first off. Okay, so we did not use chisel. We didn't really even pivot, did we? Usually WinRM access to look around the Git server was the absolute path to the website.git directory. We should probably at least do that. Pivoting, we should probably at least fill this stuff out, huh? Okay. If you use the recommended forward proxy or directly, okay. Use Waffleizer browser extension. We do have that actually. We already have Waffleizer up and running. So browser extension, bam. And what it wants, 2.4.46 probably, the Apache, is that what it wants? Or server-side programming language, including the version number used. It does not want the Apache, okay. Boom, boom. PHP 7.4.11. PHP 7.4.11. Oh, we could kind of complete double pivoting, kind of not. Okay, so it seems we guessed right. It appears to be a carbon copy of the website running on the web server. Yes, it does. If there are any differences here, they're clearly not going to be immediately visible, which means we may need to look at fuzzing the site through two proxies. We can do a proxy change. Okay, before we start messing around with fuzzing tools, though, let's take a step back and think about this. We know from the brief that Thomas has been using Git server version control projects. Just because the version on the web server isn't up to date doesn't mean that it hasn't been committing to the repo more regularly. In other words, rather than fuzzing server, we might be able to just download source code for the site and review it locally. Ideally, we could just clone the repo directly from the server. This would likely require credentials, which we would need to find. Alternatively, given we already have local admin access to the Git server, we could just download the repository from the hard disk and reassemble it locally, which does not require any further authentication. For the sake of practice, let's use the latter option. You know what? I want to fuzz it. Proxy change, GoBuster, dirtac u. We're gonna do .100, and then we're also gonna do a vhost. You never know. All right, I want to fuzz it. Let's see if we can get it with proxy chains. Let's also do some manual fuzzing too and do okay. You know what does do it though? Proxy chains dir-b does it. I know that for a fact. dir-b can do it. I don't think GoBuster likes proxy chains. And it is now fuzzing that site. Let's go ahead and manually fuzz it also and do a little robots.txt here. Since, I mean, you know, we already bypassed everything. Let's just go ahead and robots.txt. See if we got anything with that. Okay, nothing on there. Okay. Do we have like an upload or anything like that? Okay. Nothing so far. Where is this image saved to? How about that? Or view page source. How about that? How about we just control U it? Let's also got some contact information here. which I think we already had that before. We already had a lot of stuff before, huh? Okay. See if there's any comments in here that stick out to us. Progress, skill progress, progress, skill progress. Nothing's sticking out to me so far. Okay, nothing's sticking out to me like right there. So let's go ahead and let's keep reading, really. See what they want us to actually do here. So they want us to, since we already have access to the one, Control Z, yes, session stack I, we have sessions 3, right? Let's go into a shell or CD into the Git server, right? Which was website.git. Okay, so we're looking for website.git. Let's go ahead and or PWD. Okay, let's go ahead and CD in a var. Do a little PWD here. Or ls-tech-la, I mean. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm probably gonna have to go into www. We also have this webmin like right here. So let's go into var www. CD in HTML. That back. CD in that webmin. Might be in the root directory also though. Might have to go to root for that, huh? CD/root. Or we know Thomas Wreath is also a lot of people on here too though. CD in a home. CD in T Wreath. Okay, so let's go ahead and look up cat scripts. Find user.txt, but we're not actually going to find user.txt. We're actually going to find anything that ends in star.git. That's what we're going to find, or at least we're going to try to. I wonder if I can do that like this. Can I do that like this? Or is it going to be like, yo, what are you talking about, dude? I should just actually... We're going to SSH back into that guy real quick. I think I can grab you, I can bring you up here, right? And then tell you to go down here, right? Bam. Look at that. Okay. SSH, jack I. We're going to SSH back into them. That's just so we can run some commands like this find, stuff like that. Just to make my life easier. That's all we're doing, really. Okay, so start.git, or start.git. Okay, so it's not finding anything like that. Is locate on here? Failed too many errors connecting to host. Okay, so that guy, he died. My derby there. My derby died. He tried though. He tried his best. Found 0. Sorry. Let's try one more time. Alright, let's see here. So we gotta find this website.git, right? Let's try the full path of website.git. Let's try that. Okay, so we do have locate. Alright, that worked out very well for me, huh? Use your WinRM access. Oh my god. I'm not, no dub git's not on there. CD in a C drive. Come on, Ryan. There's git stack. CD in a git stack. Oh my god. That was git PHP. We're looking for something like git, right? Let's CD in the git. Git. Git bash, git command, .exe. How do we locate files? How can we find files or locate files in PowerShell. Get child under, okay. PowerShell, find file. Yes, I would love to find a file. Recursively from C. PowerShell, get child, okay. This, we can always look for hidden files also. Let's understand, use PowerShell. Okay, so get child item, and then star.text, so star.get. Get child item star.get. Okay. You got to do that recursively from the attack path C drive attack recurse. So let's try that again. Attack path attack recurse. Oh, permission denied. I'm denied on a whole bunch of things. But we do have this website that get like right here, and that is for C git stack repositories. I probably actually would have looked a little bit prettier if I would have put them in the actual PowerShell, huh? So maybe if I put them in here, maybe it looked a little bit prettier. I don't know. Oh, that's obviously not going to work. So we were close. We said go into repositories, huh? Get child item. Star.get path. Yeah, that's not actually working get child item in actual PowerShell, but it works for some reason even when RM, which it should be working in PowerShell. Okay, who cares? Don't care. Long hair, don't care. C drive gets that repositories. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw that. Let's stop Wreath like real quick. Turn that off. Throw him in there. Well, I mean, that's like where it is, so you're a liar. What is the absolute path of website.get? Oh, probably because I have to do that. /website.get. Huh. Okay. So now we can download it, right? So we can do a download. /website.get. That should be coming back over to me. Over to, and Wreath, that should be coming at least. Wherever I had this guy opened up at. Let's attack LA. We should be seeing it here in a minute. He's trying. Could have also used that interpreter session, huh, too, to get to it. Let's go ahead and Control Z, yes, session check I, because we do have interpreter session up, session 6, right? Show options, CD into C, get stack. Get stack repositories. Then we could have did a download website.get to myself. We should be able to do it like that. Yep, try hack me Wreath. That's going into config. So that's downloading like right now. Looks like it's actually going to be faster than Evil 1 RM. I don't know. It's downloading a lot though. There it is, like right there. There's one of them. This one's downloading to hooks. Okay, so if I CD into hooks, see stuff in there. If I CD into C, whatever. Just gonna keep doing that. Hooks info, download website get hooks. Into home Cali desktop try hack me Wreath hooks. Alright, so that thing's all going into hooks like right there, huh? Home Cali desktop Wreath config. Home Cali desktop Wreath config. Cat config. T Wreath, okay. Cool. So now we just got to build this guy back up again, right? I have no idea how to do that also. How to like build him back up again. Well, we are definitely downloading the local repository to myself. I'm getting freaking everything right here. We have our objects, info, this whole thing, hooks. We have everything in here, huh? So let's see what we're supposed to do next. Rename the subject. Okay. Be warned, this may take a while. Oh yeah. You may need to specify local paths as well as the absolute path to the website at Git directory. Okay. Exit out of eval1rm, you should see that a new directory called website.git has been created locally. If you enter this directory, you will see an oddly named subdirectory, the same as the answer to question 1. So he's still going, and he quit. So saying that I should see something like website.git, huh? CD info. Said it should only take like a minute, but it's taking a lot longer than a minute, huh? Alright. I wonder if it's just going to be this one, like right here. Git clone. Clone the Git tools repository in your current working. Okay. So, clone the Git tools. Okay, so we can do a Git clone for Git tools, but I feel like I already have Git tools actually. Maybe not. So go ahead and clone that Git tools in there, right? And let's go ahead and let's actually start to copy all this stuff too. The operation timed out, so I'm wondering if something went wrong there. Okay. Make a local repo of the Git server. Alright, and from there, let's download that. Okay, so download Git tools. Okay, and from here we should, thought that guy's moved. From here, we're going to try to use that Git tools, or CD I guess, into Git tools. And we're going to see how the hell this thing works. I've definitely used this before. I used the Python version though, I think. Okay, so extractor.sh, repo, dir, destination, dir. Okay, so we want to CD into extractor. We're going to do dash extractor.sh. Let's see what it says. Use the extractor.sh, git dir, git directory, then destination directory. So the git directory is home, Kali, try-hack-me, Wreath, home, Kali, desktop, try-hack-me, Wreath, C, yep. And then the destination directory is going to be home, Kali, desktop, try-hack-me. Let's go ahead and make a directory like real quick. Make directory, get stuff, try-hack-me, Wreath, get stuff. There's no .git folder. What's right there? Website.git. Okay, I don't think this guy's working up here anymore, so we're going to go ahead and exit out of him. We're going to try to do this again. Did we get a Git folder that time? We're just gonna try it again. We're just gonna try to do another down. Let's go ahead and even one RM back into him. Hopefully we didn't break him. Let's go ahead and CD and C. C drive. DIR. CD into git stack. CD into repositories, right? Then we have our website.git, right? So let's go ahead and download website.git. Download website.git to /website.git. Okay. That was successful. Alright, so that one only took like 3 seconds for some reason. The other one took like 45 minutes, still didn't get anywhere. But where'd you download? What? Where did you download to? Where did you go? Maybe I have to actually tell it right where to go to and everything. Home Cali, Wreath, desktop, try hack me, Wreath. Did you just go in how you want to? Like, did you like go into root or something like that? Okay. Supposedly it just came into here, but it... What the fuck's going on? Download website.git to there. But you didn't. Anybody know why? Like, am I missing something here? Am I like not allowed to do something here? What is going on here? Website.git has been created locally, but it hasn't though. Let's exit out of there. I mean, that's not really do anything. You'll see that it's been created locally, but it hasn't. Put it in here or something. I have to update. We're gonna update it. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to use locate, but I think we gotta do an update before we use locate. Website. Git. Yeah. It did not do that. Whoever says that it did, it didn't. What? And we lost our interpreter connection to there. I'll take like a 5-minute break here. Huh. That is crazy. Wondering what's going on with that. Well, we're gonna let this update go ahead and go, and we're gonna see. Yeah, website.git, it does not find it. Finds play.gits though. I have to not download that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get back into there. Evil win RM. Let's go ahead and try this again. Was it capital W? I think it was also hidden, wasn't it too? Nope. Okay, CD back into git stack, I guess. CD into repositories. Yeah, it's definitely capital W, just like you said, but for some reason it's not downloading. Download website.git. We'll do it to home, Cali, desktop, try hack me, Wreath, git stuff, CD and git stuff. Download successfully. You lie like a rug, dude. You did not download successfully. That is weird. Why aren't you downloading? We won't be able to put that in there because then we're not going to be able to run a bash script with that. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to be able to do anything with that on there. That is freaking weird. Why are we not able to get that? Okay, let's just go ahead and just try this CD back in repositories. We should try just download it again without actually giving it a full file path. Let's say download website.git. Simple HTTP server Python is available. For what? Python's not on the PowerShell. Python's not on the Windows machine. If that's what you mean. To like bring it over, it's not there. If that's what you're saying. I guess the next best idea is to try to do it again with I don't know why that went away also. Any of those give me anything back over there? I don't remember which one we're on. I'm going to go with 3, but you never know. What? Never had shell 2, but we have shell 1 and a shell. Shutting down. Why are you shutting down? Kidding with me, right? You gotta be kidding me, right? I wonder if that's why it wasn't working before, too. I wonder if it was like shutting down everything. We'll stay up as long as we see people on the network. Alright, cool. Nobody's on the network. What are you talking about? We're on the network. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into that guy. Do our shell.elf file again, which was for port 53, I believe, if I remember correctly. Actually, we don't need to get back into that. Yeah, we do. Alright, so since they just closed down, I'm gonna go ahead and take like a 5-minute break. I will be right back, and we're gonna wait for this box to come back up and get running again, and hopefully we can just download the website.git, because that seems to be a huge problem like right now. Alright, cool. It looks like we used port 53 last time, so let's go ahead and try to stage back into that guy and do it again. If he's up and running. Oh, yeah, he's not up and running yet. Can we ping him? That's not the right IP address, so no, you can't ping that. 100% no. That's not the right IP address, so no, we can't ping that. 23.200. Alright, we'll wait till that guy can at least get pinged, and then we've noticed. Probably take what, usually about 5 minutes takes for it to load up, or whatever. Marceline, how you doing? Good. What you playing? What you playing? I can't see it. Oh, what's that game? Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Alright, Oreo boy, I'll see you on the next one. You have a good one. We didn't get very far anyways, but we did bypass Chisel. We're able to bypass that, which is kind of crazy, I think. Hopefully it just didn't break. I seem to have a problem with these networks and them just breaking. So I'm really hoping it didn't just break. Especially it's going to take 8 people to reset it. So that's going to take hours. Or 8 hours for me to reset it. I really hope it didn't just break. It is 10-200, right? 10-200, 73-200. Okay. These networks love breaking. That's like their jam. Maybe we shut down shuttle like real quick. Shuttle still even up and running? No, it's not. Try hack me. You really need to figure out your networks. 'Cause they like to break, it seems like. They like to yeah, they just like to break. Or somebody else is on there and they broke it, but I mean, we just started it back up. So this guy right here, gotta reset him 2 more times because he also broke. So back to Wreath. Well, it looks like Wreath broke. So that's fun. That was uninstall.exe. I'll probably uninstall this whole thing. I should have just did that. So we'll do it right before we leave. Everyone else can feel my network breaking pain. Let's go ahead and stop this guy real quick. Get back on Wreath over here. Try to ping him again. Maybe re-download the VPN file. But we tried that last time with Holo and nothing. So it looks like Wreath is broken. Maybe that's also why, maybe it was breaking as we were trying to download that thing. Maybe that's also why we couldn't download it anymore. 10, 273 at 200. Yep. It broke. Alright, well, we'll try to re-download the VPN, but I'm going to go with, it's broken. So let's go ahead and do a quick CD in the downloads, move tech RF, the Wreath one. We'll try to re-download it. Access, networks, Wreath, regenerate. And then we'll re-download it and we'll see what happens. Download it, save it. Just want to open it. What? Let me just download it. It's right there. Oh, probably because I'm going with downloads. That's probably why. Yeah, I should look at what I'm doing, huh? Alright, we'll try to ping him again. And nothing. Alright. That's what I like to see. Make sure it actually says connected over here. It does. 1050.66.5. That's way easier than what I've been using. Let's go back to learn. Let's go back down here and just try to refresh it like real quick. See if we get anything. It started. Alright, well, that's going to be it, I guess. That's it for Wreath. For like right now. Network broke again. Unless anyone has an idea in the chat. Other than that, he is broken. All right. So it's going to take like 2 days probably for me to remember to reset this thing. So if anyone else is on 73.200, reset. Reset as much as possible. Go to King of the Hill, I guess.